What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 53. Man, I'm back again, man. I'm back again to finish the story, man. Part 2. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know what's happening, man. I know y'all was hot. I know y'all was hot about me leaving y'all hanging on part 1, but hey, it is what it is. Well, what it was. It's going to be what it's going to be. Or see. But now, look. So, where'd I leave up at? Oh, look. The next night, she called. This heifer called. Now, I already told her the time that she called the night before that it's too late. I can't get the phone to him. So she called back the next night at that exact same time, knowing that we locked down and I can't get the phone to him. Cuz way down the tier. Can't get it. All right. So now it don't dawn on me till the conversation got going a little bit more. So I'm like, I'm talking to such a, look, I just told you, you called at the same time. It's too late at night. He way down the tier. I can't, oh, I'm sorry. And women can be very devious. So anyway, she commits to just talking. Oh, trying to tell me about her day. Tell me what happened. Telling me more about the problems that they had going on. So I ain't gonna even lie. I found myself caught up in talking to this girl. And I knew what she had looked. I had been on the visiting yard with them before. I've been on the visiting yard with them before. She was a kind of heavy-set, chunky little girl. She was a mixed breed. That's why she had that kind of white talk to me. She was a mixed breed, half black, half white. Long hair, but, high yellow, but chunky. Hey, prison is a chunky girl's paradise, But anyway, so, and I told her, I said, man, I seen you before. She was like, yeah. I said, on the visiting yard. She said, I ain't never seen. I said, you don't even know who I am. But anyway, so I explained myself to her where I was sitting at, and boom, boom, boom. She said, a tall guy. I'm like, well, I don't know what you call tall. She said, you lift weights, a big dude. I'm like, yeah, that's me. She said, oh, I seen you on the visiting yard. She said, I seen you out there before. I'm like, yeah, I'm going out there with different people. Boom, boom, boom. So now she has a visual of me. Now, one thing about women that come on these visiting yards, they might be sitting there talking to whoever they talking to. But man, prison is like a candy store to women. They seeing all type of dudes on this visiting yard, been taking well care of themselves. Hair, been brushed 15 million times, waves that deep, edge up crispy, lined up or shaved up real clean, teeth white, standing tall, shoulders back, chest out, been working out, skin clear, eyes icy white, shiny, out there looking good for these girls. They not seeing that on the street. The fools on the street smoked out, doped out, leaned out, shot out, thin as a whistle, hair nappy. They ain't bathed in 3-4 days. Only thing they know is where they next blunt at, where they next cup of lean at, tied, running around with their ribs showing, with no shirt on, sagging, drawers dirty. So now when you got all that on the street, that's all you got to look at on the street. Then you coming up in this prison, looking at dudes like it's a stud farm, they gonna see what they like. They might not acknowledge it, but when they go home and go to talking to their female partners, oh yeah. Girl, I seen one today. Ooh, yeah. So now she has a visual of me. So of course, with me being the Adonis, the African god specimen that I am, or that I was, back then. Of course, I'm quite sure when she seen me, she went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You know what I'm saying? The little old chair she was sitting in got sopping wet. But of course, that's the effect I have on women, I mean, God, don't be mad at me. Shoot. Blame my mom and my daddy. No, not for real. But anyway, so it kind of went, and I found myself, conversation went about 30 minutes. I said, ho. I say, look, check this out. I'm finna get off this phone. I say, when I see cuz tomorrow, I'm gonna give him the phone, let him know you called. So the next day, I told him, I say, man, look, your girl called again last night. I let him use my phone. Here you go. Go ahead and call her. I say, look, tell her, stop calling that late at night, homie, because I can't get the phone to you. And then she calling when she ain't supposed to be calling, homie. She's supposed to be waiting for you. He like, I know, cuz, I know, homie. Man, she be stressing, man, you know, messing me and da-da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, all right. Bang. I guess he checked her about it. I guess he went on and checked her about it. About 4 days went by. About 4 days. Phone call. Late at night. Now, I was asleep when this phone call came. You know, in prison, we turn, you know, don't nobody turn their ringer on. Don't nobody got no ringer on, period. Everything is on vibrate. So now, I keep my phone in the front of my drawers. You know, what we would do, we had special made drawers that had a pouch sewed in them. So you could put your phone in your drawers, inside your drawers in the pouch. And that's where you hold it at. In case the one time running the sale or whatever, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got a chance to hide it in your spot. It's tucked in your drawers. Now, if they get it out your drawers, okay, so be it. So boom, it's vibrating. So if it's in the pouch in front of my drawers, you already know what it's vibrating against. So I'm like, dang, I wake up, I'm like, oh shoot, man, what the, dang. I go in there, I get it. It's old girl. I know the number by now. So I'm like, I'm contemplating. I said, man, I shouldn't even answer this phone. Man, what she calling, man? What? So it's about 2 in the morning, homie, when she called. I answer. I'm like, hello? Like, what's up? She was like, hey. I'm like, hey, what's happening? I'm like, look, you see what time it is? I can't get. No, I called to talk to you. Do tell. What? I said, you called to talk to me? I'm like, about what? Nah, I just, I couldn't sleep. I just want to pass the time, you know what I'm saying? When I talk to you, you got good conversation. I was just calling you. I know you can't get such and such the phone, so I just called to talk to you. I say, check this out, home girl, listen. I said, let me explain something to you. I say, that's my partner. I say, he a crip like me. I said, I don't know what you've been used to in the past. I say, but I can't do that. I say, that you his lady. No, I know. I'm just trying to talk and pass a little time. I'm like, but I'm asleep. Oh, I'm sorry for waking you up. I thought y'all might, y'all be up all night on the phone or whatever. Because I know she was talking about when he had his phone, we used to talk all night and all day and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I was like, yeah, but I go to sleep, homegirl. I be going to sleep. She was like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you up. She said, you got to get up and go lift weights, huh? She hit me with that. I say, no. I said, not necessarily. I said, why you say I got to go lift weights? She said, because I seen you on the visit, y'all. I know who you are now. You a big dude. You got all them muscles. I say, okay. I say, but now I'm not going to lift weights in the morning. I say, I ain't finna go do that. We go to talking. Man, we had a lot in common. A whole lot in common. She was able to hold a conversation pretty well. I'm a very, very good conversationalist. Now, y'all could tell from my stories, I had a lot of people tell me, Toon, man, you tell the best stories, because I am the village storyteller. Don't forget that. He ain't went nowhere. I am the village storyteller. But you could tell from my stories, the way I put my stories together, boom, 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 that if I'm just holding a regular conversation with a person, I'm very good at it. And for her, a plus for her is she was highly intelligent to where I was able to talk to her and use the words that I normally use, and without having to try to break it down and a person talk about what that mean, huh? What that mean, huh? You use all them big old words. How you use all them big old California words? Not no California words. If you had a modicum of intelligence and went to school for more than 1 week, these are words that you possibly could know and use in your English lexicon, you know? But anyway, she was a good conversationalist. She was able to talk real good. And boom. And I felt comfortable talking with her on the conversation level because she was able to hold the conversation level up to my standards. So I found myself talking to her. She went on and she put it on the glass. She say, look, don't tell such and such. I just say such because I don't want to say his name. That I called. I'm like, what you mean? She said, well, it's going to cause a problem. I'm like, well, what you mean it's going to cause a problem? She said, if you tell him I called at 2 o'clock in the morning, he going to know that I called you on purpose because he keep telling me stop calling his phone unless he called me and stop calling after 10 o'clock. I said, he told you that, huh? Yeah. I say, and you still gonna call? She said, I just like talking to you. When I talk to you, it don't end in an argument, because that's another big problem. Man, dudes be in there, man, arguing with these girls on the phone. I have been a victim of that myself. When you talk to the same girl every day, all day, after so long of that, man, you gonna argue. Man, I used to argue with my ex-wife, hang up, we'll argue some more, hang up, and it just, it's on and on and on. And so she was like, when I talk to you, we don't argue. You don't try to make me feel small and, talk this way to me and talk that way. I'm like, nah, I don't talk to females like that. She said, see, now you see why I keep calling you. Now, at this time, I'm seeing warning bells. Beep, 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 beep. You know what I'm saying? Blue lights flashing everywhere, man. Blue lights flashing everywhere. Boop, 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 boop. I'm like, oh, shoot. So I say, look here, check this out, homegirl. I said, let me explain something to you. No, I didn't say it that night. We talked for a little bit more, and we got off the phone. Now, like I say, blue lights was already flashing in my mind on this one. I'm like, hold on to him. What you doing? What you doing? The next day, I didn't tell the homie that she called. The next day, I did not tell the homie that she called. My cellie knew she called because I woke him up with our conversation. But now, he was one of the lokes. He was stomped down with me. He didn't say nothing to cuz neither. Like, yeah, man, Toon talked to your girl all last night. It was on my mind all day, y'all. It was on my mind all day. On my mind all day. And I knew if I didn't say something to him, that I was funking out of bounds. I was complicit in her nefarious activities on being a cheater on her dude. I would have been contributed to that if I didn't tell cuz that she called. I didn't tell him that day. That night, she called about 12:15. I knew the number, and then I looked at how I answered the phone. When it rung, I answered the phone like this here. Usually I'd be like, hello? Like, who was it? I answered the phone like this here this time when she well, it didn't ring, but I answered, I looked, I'm like, shoot, man. I'm like, shoot, what's happening? She was like, hey. I'm like, shoot, hey, what's happening? You good? She was like, yeah, I'm good. Oh, heck no. No. That, for me, that was the beginning of the end. That was, no, hey, what's happening? Are you good? I felt conviction in my heart, man. My spirit was kicking me in my behind, telling me, Tune, what you doing, man? It's one of the lows. Now, I'm not going to lie. If it would have been somebody that was not off my side of the fence, I probably would have, I'm going to say 8 times out of 10, I would have entertained it. You know what I'm saying? Because my loyalty at that time was to me and mine. You know what I'm saying? Mine. My loyalty wasn't to dudes from different groups. So now, if I probably would have entertained her all the way. But no, not mine, not my own people. So we talking, I told her, I say, look here, check this out. I didn't tell old boy that you didn't call. I said, but now tomorrow I'm gonna let him know you called. No. Why you gonna do that? Why you gonna do that? Then she went on to telling me she tired of being with him. She looking for somebody that she can give her all to. She go to tell me how he just using her, taking her money. That, you know what I'm saying, which the money part to her really wasn't. She like, the money part to me ain't really a lot because I'm well off. You know what I'm saying? My family well off. I don't mind looking out for you, looking out for somebody taking care of him. But he just doing too much. And I know he talking to other women and blah, 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 blah. Now, here it is. Now them dollar signs in my face. Ching, ching. I'm like, well, look, I ain't got nothing to do with that, homegirl. So she go to fast talking and then got to the point to where she said, look, do you got anybody looking out for you in there? I know I see you on the visit yard, but is anybody looking out for you? Do you need a package? Do you need some money to spend when you go to the store? She said, if you do, I can help you. I don't mind looking out for you. Oh my goodness, man. Boy, this heifer here, boy. Ooh, she's shooting hard. She's shooting hard. The money? A female? The only thing, y'all, my loyalty to this, my loyalty to that. I was bred a little different, y'all. Raised a little different. Cut from a different cloth. Now, you got some fools in there, some cutthroat. Don't care if y'all the same thing, if y'all was peed on each other in the cradle together, come up together, Siamese twins joined at the hip, will cut your back out when it come to a female. And some money, a female that's willing to give them money will cut your back out. I had some fools, some so-called ex-partners out here on the street was the same way. I had to hurry and get rid of them fools. Some men gonna fall super weak when it come to the shenanigans of a woman, man. And a woman don't care. A woman don't care if she pit 2 dudes against each other till they just, you chop each other's heads off. She gonna go on to the next dude, que sera, you know? But man, and like I say, she wasn't no ugly female, but she was a female with money. And she talking that talk, y'all. She talking that talk. But this the thing, homie. From East Side Avalon Gangsta Crip. You hear that little part on the end, that Crip part? I don't know how they feel about it in this day and age. And I don't know how all the ones I was around at that time felt about it. But me, man, my loyalty to this, y'all, I couldn't do it. And I told her, I say, look, I'm gonna let him know. He gonna whoop, 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 wham. I say, well, look, I gotta go right now. Boom. I hung the phone up. I knew if I didn't hang that phone up and if I continue to entertain that conversation with that girl, I was going to fall into the category of a lot of other people that I sneer my nose at, you know? Cutthroat, backstabbing, low-life pieces of SHIT. Ain't worth nothing, need to be took out back and done away with. changed over the years, you know. When I was younger, man, wouldn't have mean, you know, it wouldn't have, you know, it wouldn't have been no thing. But as I got older and my way of life, my outlook on life changed a little bit, you know. It changed a little bit. I put all my loyalties in their proper, I put the circles in the circle, the squares in the squares, the rectangles in the rectangles, you know. That's why I say my loyalty for that was more than what a random woman I met over a phone was talking about, you know. So the next morning, I went to Cuz and I told him, I say, man, look, check this out. I gave him the whole rundown. I say, man, listen, tell her stop calling my phone. And I ain't gonna even lie. I told her the stuff she said, what she was talking about. And I told him, I say, Cuz, she called last night. I should have told you, but I didn't. But I'm telling you now. Check your girl, homie. Check your woman. Cuz I got a big tune, man. Man, that bitch ain't whoop-de-whoop-de wham. She this, she that. I'm like, Cuz, whatever she is, you deal with that. Here go my phone. Deal with that, homie. I say, in fact, after this, you're going to have to find somebody else's phone to use because I want her number blocked. Because if you don't, she going to keep calling me, man. Man, that's what's up, cuz I'm going to take care of it. I gave him the phone. I don't know what their conversation consists of. When I end up getting my phone back before lockdown, he was like, cuz you ain't got to worry about that no more, Toon. You ain't got to worry about that. I say, yeah, did you block that number? No, you ain't got to worry about it. I said, cuz don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I blocked it. You know, I told him, don't worry about it. I blocked it. So, that was it for her. I never heard from her again. I did see them on the visiting yard again. Well, no, I didn't pay no, whatever, you know. But that's, man, that's how that go, man. That's kind of like how that go. People's loyalties fall in different directions. People's loyalties to each other fall on different levels. So a lot of people gonna have their picks and chooses on who they're loyal to and what they're loyal to and what they're loyal about. Everybody different, man. You can't paint everybody with the same paintbrush. You can't do that. You gotta paint folks different, man. One of the things my grandmama told me, man, and it reigns true till today. For you youngsters out there, man, who don't know no better. Stop bringing your woman around all your partners. That's a no-no. For the women, stop bringing your man around all your partners. Because if you think them females sit up there skiggling and giggling are really on your team, when it come to your dude and they like what they see, they ain't nothing but a bunch of snakes. Every chance they get to get at him in back of you, they're going to do it. The same thing with these cutthroat dudes. Sweating you to go to jail or sweating to be able to give your girl a certain type look, wink, or whatever behind your back. Public enemies say, can't trust it. And it get like that if your partner's at the house every day around your girl. I don't play that, period. I don't play that, period. I got one dude that come to my house, other than my G-homie Fats. I got one partner that I let come to my house. And I'm knowing he ain't on that. I don't let no bunch of clowns come to my house. Then, if a person come up to my house and they ain't called first, they just practicing because they'll be on the porch. Shoot. My parole officer, when I used to be on parole, I left them on the porch. No, I'm clowning. I'm just clowning on that one though. But yeah. But I do it. You know. Y'all you got to maintain your household, man. Maintain your household, y'all. Anyway, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 5'3". Oh man, that's the end of it. Y'all stay safe, man. Keep your head on the swivel, y'all. And always remember, man, I represent the gangsters, homie. the Avalon Gangsters. I'm out. Peace.
Gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie.